my name is Peter, aka Lord Quikhax. I started making videos for YouTube in about 2010, 2011. I don't remember exactly. And I had fun doing it for the most part. But when I really started making a couple of episodes, what I call the Quikhax Show, which was kind of a project that I didn't have a long-term plan for. It was just a project that I enjoyed, that I had kind of an idea where I wanted it to go. Um, I just wanted to share maybe with a community of peers, like the stuff that made me excited in the geek world, in tech world, gadgets. I've always been into like electronics and gadgets and so forth, which kind of goes back to the video that I'm going to be making today. And and I gave it up. I gave it up for a long time. I had my daughter in 2013, and I had a major life change, move in 2014. So I kind of didn't stick to it. But recently, I've kind of felt like I wanted to give it a try again. I have very fond memories of making the Quikhax Show because I made it with my dad, and he helped me with a lot of aspects of it, like video editing. Like my dad got me introduced into Sony Vegas, which I'm going to be using. I just bought Sony Vegas Pro 20, so kind of like I'm going to continue what he taught me. My dad has passed away in 2020, so he's not going to be helping me on videos anymore. So from here on, it's going to be my camera work, my projects, my ideas. My fiance wants to kind of get involved with the project as well, so we'll see how that's going to work. But I want to do some reviews. I would love for eventually the Quikhax Show to come back, but it's going to be completely different format than what it was. It could be just me going on adventures. Like there's a video game arcade in New Hampshire, this huge, here on continental United States, like one of the biggest arcades. I believe they're claiming that they are, and it's awesome. Like it has a whole floor section dedicated to just like 80s games, and it's awesome. There's like 80s lighting kind of, and 80s pinball machines, and there's a Star Trek arcade cabinet, which is absolutely awesome, and I would love to show you guys. For those who are just too far and who enjoy those type of videos, right? I would love to do something like that, and maybe that's what Quikhax Show is going to be. It's just we love to travel. We're thinking about getting a camper or an RV, so that would make it definitely a lot easier to travel and to have these adventures. And my Roomba got stuck. Sorry, R2. You gotta wait. Um, I would love to do all that. But for now, this is kind of a test. It's an audio test. It's a video test. It's an upload test. It's something for me to maybe mess around with and in Sony Vegas. Have to get used to the new interface. It's so different than it used to be. And kind of more intuitive, easier, it seems at first glance. Hopefully that is the case. I never did much in audio, so I'm thinking that I'm going to experiment a little bit in that as well. I got a program, I forgot what came with it. I got the Music Maker software that came with the Vegas Pro, and another program that I got was, let's see here. And I know I'm saying a lot of, that's the point of this, is for me to pick up on it and see if I'm going to edit that stuff out, or I'm actually gonna try to make it my own. We'll see. We'll see how it's gonna pan out. All right. So I got something called Boris Effects, which is I have no idea what that is. I'm gonna obviously it's special effects and all that, you know. But the audio program I just wanted to mention that I got with this was. Let's see here. I know this is fascinating. Okay, I'm not going to be able to find it right now. But it's some kind of audio tool. It comes default with Sony Vegas when you purchase Sony Vegas Pro. Don't subscribe to it. Truly, just straight up buy it. I hate subscription plans. I hate that Adobe is making me do something like that. And in order to use Photoshop nowadays, I pretty much have to use the subscription base instead of just flat out purchasing the software. All right, So I can't find the name of the audio. Is that it? Yes, it is. SoundForge Audio Studio 16. So I'm kind of gonna mess around with that as well. Maybe with the music maker. Ooh, make some music, make some tunes. I used to like playing around in GarageBand, so we'll see if it's kind of on the same level. Anyway, so I'm thinking about making a video today. This is kind of just for me, like I said, a test, an audio test, a video test, light test. I'm gonna mess around with some settings and see what's gonna happen. As you can see, I'm messing around with the lights a little bit right now, and oh, that's way too bright. And we see where it's going to go. But I'm kind of excited. I'm excited about working with video and audio again, and kind of in my free time, maybe make this into a hobby, just something fun and relaxing to do. You know, you can put on a podcast and video edit and just chill, pretty much. Anyway, so that's kind of an update on the Quikhax channel, Lord Quikhax, I believe, channel, and for the Quikhax show, if that's ever going to become a thing. It might be I'm just going to be throwing fun videos for me that my daughter can see one day and say, "Oh, Daddy was a geek. Daddy was a huge nerd." We'll see. Anyway, so it was nice to make the first video. I'm going to go ahead and upload it now, and I'll probably watch it like 15 times. I'm going to be like 90% of my first 30, 50 views, just to see what I like about it, what I don't like about it, and move on from there. Anyway, I hope you all have a great day, and it's good to be back.